Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Chum here, and welcome back to another episode about Battlespot Blast. Now, we're finally back making videos, kicking into high gear, and we are here with something brand new for this channel and this series. And you might be thinking, what the hell could that be? And that is rental teams that, wait for it, weren't made by me. Now, what we have here, if you guys look at the screen, we have a very strong team, and I say that because I didn't make it. In fact, someone else made it, and I'm borrowing it. So it is the highest rated team for singles on Battlespot on the Pokemon Global Link. So let me just run down the team. So we have a Hippowdon with a Smooth Rock. We have an Excadrill with a Steelium Z and Sandrush as its ability to obviously combo with Hippowdon. And then we have a Volcarona with the Flame Orb. And then we have a Breloom, which is exactly the same as my set, with the Focus Sash. And then, of course, we have the Salamence with, of course, the Salamencite. And finally, the most busted Pokemon in the game, we have the Tapu Lele with the Choice Scarf. So that's our team we're running with today. And again, like I said, this is off the, what do you call it, the Global Link. So the highest rated / most downloaded team on the Global Link QR rental teams thingo. There definitely could be better teams out there that have better win rates and blah blah blah, but this is the most downloaded, and I figured it'd be a lot of fun to try it out. And the main reason I wanted to do this was because it's going to be a good way to tell if it's me that sucks as a trainer or if it's my team building skills that suck. So if we do end up winning all these matches, it's obviously going to be my team building. Either way, let's jump into this thing. And of course, guys, this isn't going to be like a permanent thing of me picking up other people's teams. I'll of course be making my own team. I just figured it'd be something fun to do this week and a little less like high maintenance. Not really high maintenance, but a little more chill, because I mean, even though we're going in with like someone else's team that's supposed to be really good, I'm never too fussed about winning in this series. And of course, guys, I'll leave a link to this team in the description, even though you guys will probably be able to find it really easily. It took me like 5 seconds to find. You literally just go in, click QR rental teams, it's like the top one there. And of course, guys, if you guys want to give me your team or you want to see me use your team, whatever, leave a link to your team down below, and I'll be sure to give it a try. And if I think it's fun, if I think it's funny even, then you might see it on the channel. Either way, looking at this guy's team, you guys can see they have the Hippowdon Excadrill combo just like us. They have a Tapu, a different Tapu. They have Gengar, Charizard, and Empoleon. Now, I don't want to bring what is your name, Breloom, because we do see, but Breloom does have a rock type move. Then again, we don't need Breloom for the rock type move. I definitely want to bring... Okay, I kind of just want to lead Tapu Lele and just kill whatever comes out. It seems kind of crazy, but it might work. I don't exactly know all my moves, but it's a bit tough because I don't know these Pokemon very well. I probably should have done some chess battles. It's more fun if we just jump into it. Could I see them running and bringing their like Excadrill and so forth? They might not, because they know that I have the same thing and they might know that I understand it. I think we'll forego picking those guys. I'm gonna pick Breloom in the back just because I love Breloom. Volcarona doesn't do too much for us that anyone else can handle. Maybe killing... No, Salamence can handle that. Yeah, let's bring Breloom. Let's lead Tapu Lele. We'll bring Breloom, and then we'll bring Salamence in the back as well. And let's see what happens. Now, Salamence might have been a good lead Pokemon. I realize that in hindsight, but we'll just hang out and we'll see what happens. It's funny because I always feel like, oh, Salamence is so difficult because if you don't kill it in one turn, it's going to destroy you. But right now I'm sitting here thinking, I'm afraid to Dragon Dance because what if I don't get away with it? You know what I mean? Anyway, let's see what happens here. Our opponent leads Tapu Bulu and we have Tapu Lele. So I believe we're definitely going to outspeed this thing. And of course we have Choice Scarf. We can hit him like a truck. The question is, what move do we want to go for? And again, I love the fact that I have this terrain here. Because that means... Oh, damn it. He's slower than me, so he gets his terrain. That's fine, though. That's fine. That is fine. I don't know if that was his plan, but it's fine. We're just going to go for the... Okay, let's look at this team real quick. Is there anything weak to certain moves? Psychic's the best way to go. There's no reason to go Moonblast. Nothing's weak to Moonblast. We'll go for Psychic. And, of course, that'll give us the most damage possible. It sucks we don't have Outsprain up because our attack is going to do a little less damage. And in fact, we might be a one-shot for this guy. But that's fine by me. Yeah, we're probably going to be a one-shot to Horn Leech. Okay, that comes in. That's fine. And there you go. So that's how you don't use Tapu Lele. But it's fine because we still have Salamence in the back. That gave it all of its HP back. As you guys can see, it's not about the Pokemon. It's about the trainer. Because no one else would have lost a Tapu Lele like that. Let's get Salamence in it because we have no other choice. Sadly, this isn't a... return Salamence because that just wouldn't work. due to what is that thing called? Due to the fact that the happiness resets. But what we can do here is we can definitely go for the Mega Evolution Dragon Dance, and then after that we'll go for the Double Edge. And if we happen to get status in any way, we have Facade, which is something I'm learning right now, of course, because I'm kind of learning this team along with you guys. Now our moves, we don't have. Do we have a Dragon type move? We don't. We only have Dragon Dance. But again, when you have Double Edge, what other moves do you need? Let's see what our opponent is going to do. I'm sure they are very afraid. I would like to see them switch out. That'd be very nice. I really wish I didn't lead Lele now, knowing that they had a... Okay, again, now knowing that they have a... Like, my opponent had a Bulu and can counter my terrain, I should have put my... I could have kept my guy around. That Bulu was definitely very defensive. We're going to go for the Dragon Dance. Of course, we outspeed the Bulu. The question is, what is this Bulu going to do to us? I love... Okay, I personally have never used a Salamence, but I love that you can see his little arms in the corner there. Okay. That probably didn't one-shot. It wasn't stab. I'm a Salamence. Sure, you're a Bulu, but you're not banded. That wasn't... That was just... I don't even know. We're just gonna sit here and we're gonna click Rock Tomb because we lose. Okay, so we got killed by a Bulu on full health solo. If I just attacked him, which is something that I should really be more mindful of. Like, why do I need to Dragon Dance up on Bulu when I can just kill it and Dragon Dance up on the next thing? At the same time, what are the chances of the next thing being a lot more dangerous, I guess? So I don't know what he was expecting, but I'm going to go for the Rock Tomb, and this could probably kill the Charizard. It does kill the Charizard, so at least we get one Pokemon out of the way, but there's no way on Earth that this Breloom is winning this fight. Because I can't... If I could put Bulu to sleep, then definitely there's a chance, but I can't. Empoleon comes out here. That is fine by me. I am Focus Sashed. We're just going to go for the Spore. If he happens to switch in Thingo, it's fine. We probably won't outspeed, but what does this thing want to do to us? If we go for the Spore, we put it to sleep. I don't know what it wants to do. I would love it if I turn this around, but there's no way I'm killing that Bulu. Absolutely no way. I don't have a move for him. That's a problem. And he's physically tanky, and apparently especially tanky as well. And now let's go for the Mach Punch. For the damage, it should do more damage than Bullet Seed. Empoleon is still fast asleep. Of course, my opponent isn't the luckiest of lucky. And seeing that makes me want to go for the what's this? Leftovers. Okay, so here's both. Seeing that makes me want to go for the Bullet Seed just to test out the damage. Mach Punch is Technician boosted, of course, 40 to 60. Super effective. Bullet Seed is 25 Technician boosted. To what? Technician boost. What's one? What, like 37, 40? So 3 hits is about the same. So let's go for the Bullet Seed and see what it does. Maybe is my math right? It might not be. My math might be very wrong. Let's go for the Bullet Seed. We're gonna find out. Is 3 hits about the same? It might be a little bit less. But 4 hits is the KO, which is damn it. Breloom, come on. That was 2 hits. That's not good enough. I know you're not my Breloom, but I still look at you like you're my Breloom. And I still care about you almost as much because you're not my Breloom. I didn't train you, so I can't... It'd be offensive to my Breloom if I said I cared about you as much. But, come on, man. Pick it up. So, Empoleon goes down. Not sure what my opponent was really thinking getting that Bulu out of there. He has Stone Edge. He has... Maybe he doesn't have a move for me, which would be pretty interesting. But what can we go for? Bullet Seed is resisted, but does it do... Bullet Seed will have to do 120 to do more than Rock Tomb, which it doesn't. So Rock Tomb it is. We're going to slow this thing down. Maybe we can kill it. It shouldn't have any recovery. We do outspeed it anyway. That is a very good amount of damage. That's a very, very good amount of damage. You see Horn Leech. See, that's the problem. It has Horn Leech, and it's going to do a lot of damage to me. It doesn't pick up the KO, though. As in, it doesn't pick up the 50. But look at that healing. Good lord. This person could have just won the match ages ago. But they let me take out 2 of their Pokemon. So that means maybe my rating will take less of a hit. Can we get a crit? I wish we had Rock Slide instead. Because then I could be like, oh, flinches, please. I beg of you. But I can't. Because it's just Rock Tomb. Can we get it? If we get a crit next turn, then we might live this. No, it won't. There's no way. What am I talking about? If we lived that, can I see you? Can you see you take recall? If we lived that, a crit would have won the game. And I can't say I can't complain. I can't say I did super poorly because at least for every mistake that I made, I learnt something important. Don't put up Tapu Lele when there's a potential Tapu to counter my thing. Attack if you can get the kill, of course. And yeah, just I'm pretty certain. I'm almost 100% certain that the what is it called? That crit mattered. And honestly, it could have been a different match. If I dealt with the Bulu, I think Salamence swept. I could hit the Charizard like a truck, and the Breloom could finish. Yo, if I actually killed that thing, I won. That sucks, man. That so sucks. Also, one thing I've always been afraid of is leading with someone like Salamence. But if my opponent has Pokemon, okay, so if my opponent has a Pokemon that can counter it, they're not likely to put it in front. And the reason I say that is because in my mind, let's say I see an opponent who has a Salamence, and I'm like, okay, my only counter is Jolteon. Okay, that's a bit of a dumb story. Let's say my only counter is Ice Shard Mamoswine. That's my only counter. I wouldn't lead with it because I need it for when Salamence comes out. And if they lead with Salamence, then I'm in a bad spot because my counter's in the back. That's at least how I think of it. Like, I don't want to lead with a hard counter unless I know for a fact that Pokemon's on the field. And the reason I say Jolteon's a bad example because I can lead Jolteon, Volt Switch out, and not take any damage as if I was never on the field. But yeah, pretty unfortunate. Like I said, definitely we learned. And if you guys can't tell, our rank is reset, and that's just because it's been so long since I played, and there was a new season that came in, blah blah blah. Really unfortunate that we didn't get to try and dig our way out of the hole we made with our mono water team. But we see our next opponent, and we see a pretty standard team. We have Gyarados, which is probably going to be Mega. We have Marowak. This is the Ultra Beast kind, which is interesting. We don't have a single Ultra Beast in our team. We have Scizor, my beloved Urza from Pokemon Black. Garchomp, Vikavolt, I got it, and Mimikyu. Now, I think Breloom is... No, okay, we need to bring Excadrill. I think we need to bring Excadrill because it just has that speed. I definitely want to bring Tapu Lele. In fact, I might lead Tapu Lele because I have no other thing. I know. I just said that I shouldn't lead Tapu Lele all the time, but I think that Tapu Lele would do well in the lead up unless we go up against a Scizor. But as if they're gonna have Bullet Punch. Sorry, Pursuit. No, let's do this. Let's bring out Hippowdon in the lead. Then we'll bring Excadrill in the back. And the last Pokemon. Let's see. What do we think is most necessary here? I think Volcarona might be the one. Because Volcarona does have Giga Drain. And I don't know what hidden power it has, but it has hidden power, Lamau. Probably Ice. Let's just do it. Let's just believe. Let's literally believe in the other three Pokemon. I know I didn't bring Tapu Lele and I didn't bring you know what? I just remembered that Scizor isn't a threat to Tapu Lele because it can't use Bullet Punch. And there's a very small chance that he'll run other moves, other Steel type moves. So we see Mimikyu in the lead. That's fine by me because we can definitely tank hits from this thing. And then once we've taken a hit, we can get Excadrill out and he can go for the or Excadrill. I was going to say Excadrill probably has Mold Break, but of course he doesn't because then he wouldn't have Sand Rush. So the Sandstorm has arrived. And let's go for Stealth Rock. Let's do it. Let's just go for Stealth Rock. I could have gone for a we see a Play Rough. That's fine by me. Doesn't do half, which is excellent. Which means we can definitely go for another attack. And as much as I'm like, oh hey, I can go for Yuan and put this Mimikyu to sleep, I need to break the thing first. I need to break that, and that doesn't break it if I'm not mistaken. It does not break it yet. Like I thought, it has to be an attack. We'll go for the Earthquake now. Now the Stealth Rocks aren't going to be doing too much, but they're going to be annoying enough for my opponent that they're going to be in a pretty unpleasant spot. Now we're going to go for the Earthquake. We'll break this thing's disguise. As you guys can tell, this thing is also Life Orb. I just realized that because its health has been dropping every time it attacks me, and obviously, what's that move called? Play Rough doesn't have recoil. Now, the next question is, do we value this Hippowdon? It doesn't look like it outspeeds any Pokemon on the enemy team, and my enemy team doesn't... Let me just bring it up so you guys can look at it more. My enemy team doesn't seem to have anything that needs a ground-type counter, and even still we have Excadrill, so I think we might just sit here and let it go down. So let's do that. Yeah, we'll go for the Earthquake. They're probably going to take us out. There's a chance they might miss their Play Rough. They go for Shadow Claw, and that's fine by me. Imagine a world where that didn't kill us. That'd be incredible. Anyway, Hippowdon goes down. And that just leaves us with Excadrill coming in and going for the Iron Head. And of course we have all of the speed with the Sandstorm. And of course we're not going to go for our Z move just yet, because we don't need it to kill this Pokemon. So just Iron Head will do fine here. They're probably going to go for a nice and swift Shadow Sneak if they want chip damage, otherwise they'll just stick around. We go for the Iron Head. They didn't even go for the Shadow Sneak, interestingly enough. And down goes the opposing Mimikyu, which is exciting. So we got 1 for 1 right now. Hopefully we can win this match. Let's see what comes in next. Can we see a Gyarados? Okay. Now we're in a pretty interesting spot. Oh my goodness, that Stealth Rock is everything. Okay, so we're probably going to see a Dragon Dance here, which makes me want to... We outspeed this thing, so let's go for a Rock Slide turn 1. Let's go for a Rock Slide turn 1. And if he goes for an attack on us, then our old mate can kill it. We see an Earthquake. Interesting choices to go for a Water type move, especially when my rear Pokemon was a my rear Pokemon was a Volcarona. This thing gets buffeted by the Sandstorm. Now the question is, do we want to go for a Quiver Dance, or do we just want to attack it? What can this thing do to me? It has Water type moves. We're going for a bloody Giga Drain. But we'll get the special defense raise, and we're faster than it. Am I convinced a non-stab Giga Drain would kill? I'm actually not. We're going to go for Quiver Dance. Again, I can be damage calculating this. I'm really sorry, guys, about all the coughing. My throat's just really, really dry for some reason. But yeah, I'm not convinced that we can kill. And again, like I said, I can damage calculate. We go for the Waterfall, which is really bad. They go for the Waterfall, which kills us. That whole time I was like, hey, I get special defense raise. I'm going up against a physical Pokemon. Like, what? What? Anyway. And looking back on it now, what? Excadrill shouldn't have stayed in there. That was pretty. That was pretty poor form in my opinion. I threw away so much, and that Gyarados didn't even have to Mega Evolve. And okay, I'm gonna damage count for my sanity, and see if I would have killed with Giga Drain. How do I get Gyarados? Gyarados Mega. Let's say it's Dragon Dance, and then Volcarona. Where are you? Where are you? Why can't I find you? Okay, anyway, let's find the damn, what do you call it? Let's find the next match. And that's fine. There we go. Volcarona, Quiver Dance, OU, Sweep, blah, 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 Giga Drain. Does 40%. That thing was definitely less than 30% health. Okay, I should have more faith in my own damn Pokemon. That's my mistake. And again, like I said, I could have damage calculated, and that battle would have been very different because I would have had full health. I would have had one Pokemon left to kill. I would have had my own Pokemon in full health. Oh, I just said full health. And I would have had, what do you call it? You probably would have had a chance to Quiver. Poor form. Yeah, again, it really, like you can see, it comes down to the fact that I'm just not the best battler. Like, the question of the day was, am I bad or is my team bad? And I'm glad. I am so glad it's me that sucks. Because I like my Pokemon. I like the teams that I build. I'm just bad with them, and I make them, which is funny. But, you know, regardless, I'm still having fun. That's what it's all about. Now, the question is, What can we do? Here we see Lucario, Greninja, Thundurus, Salamence, Breloom, and what are you? Your H/. That's your name. I almost forgot for a second. Anyway, let's bring up the little display so I can see what we're looking at here. In terms of what you're looking at, like me. And now I definitely want to bring Lele, because Lele is just a fun time. I think I want to lead Lele. I definitely want to lead Lele. We're gonna lead Lele because they can't do any counter. We can hit something like a truck at the beginning. And then to deal with Salamence, I honestly don't know what I want to use. I mean, technically I can use my own Salamence, but I'll die to their Salamence. I definitely need to bring. I think Breloom is the answer to Salamence. And then maybe Volcarona because we have 2 steel types in front of us. And we have a... Do we have a bug type move? We don't have a bug type move, do we? We don't have Bug Buzz. We don't have Bug Buzz. Not too big of a deal. But we're super effective against 3 of their Pokemon with Fire typing, so we're going to bring Volcarona at the back as well. And hopefully we can bring one win away with the most downloaded team on Battlespot. Because if we can't, then I might as well play Mono Water all the time. In fact, it's actually astounding that teams that I build perform so much better than teams that good players build. And I guess, like again, I said, it also comes down to the fact that I'm not experienced with the team. When someone has built a team and I haven't practiced with it, which I should practice with it from here on out. In fact, between today's episode and Thursday's episode, I will practice with this team and get a better idea with how it works. Okay, so we see the enemy Salamence. They're going to go for a Dragon Dance, which is a fun time for us. And then we're just going to... Okay, so no priority moves, like I said, like we know here. And we get the Intimidate, which is fine. Absolutely no problem. Did I say we're going to go for the Psychic? Because I'm crazy. We're going for the Moonblast. We outspeed. Please stay in. Look at me like I'm not a threat. So they do Mega Evolve. Now, please explain to me in what universe a Salamence lives this attack. That's all I want to know. In what universe? And please tell me the answer is not this universe. It does not live the attack. Thank goodness. So there you go. This is the Lele you guys wanted to see. Or at least didn't want to see against you, but now I'm using it so we're friends, we're on the same side. Yeah, it's working. Aegislash comes out. Now, we're kind of stuck here Moonblasting. Makes me want to switch out. I think we will switch out into Volcarona. It's probably going to go for a Steel or Ghost type move. We can take a hit. And then it's going to go for King Shield. Why was I pretending I had a shield? And then it'll probably go for King Shield, and we can Quiver Dance on that. So let's see what happens. Show me what you are going to do, my friend. What are you going to do? We see the stand shape, so they're going to go for an attack. The attack is going to be a Shadow Ball. Can we take one of these? We should be able to, I believe. The answer is no. The answer is no. Now the question is, he would be crazy to attack again. At the same time, if he does, I die. You know what I'm saying? If I get a Quiver Dance up, I still die to his attack. That's the problem here. Because of that drop. I think I'm going to go for the Quiver Dance anyway. I don't see this person making the pro play of attacking again. And he did. Well played. Maybe a low roll? Maybe a low roll? Please? If I just flamethrower, he died. It sucks. Damn it. So that's my mistake. A very big one. A very costly one at that. We have no good moves for you. Do we have a good move for you on this guy? We do have our own Shadow Ball. So that really, really, really sucks. The safest play was Flamethrower, because I could have at least double Flamethrower to get damage. And I normally tell myself, hey, I lose nothing by it, but I did definitely lose something by it this time. We see the stand chase here. That really, really sucks. As if they predicted I wouldn't go for Flamethrower. That's pretty crazy. And I might now lose because of it, which is really unfortunate. But we will see what we can do. Now, it might have been smarter to go into Breloom and put him to sleep before throwing away my Lele, but we're just going to go for Shadow Ball here. It's probably not going to die, because as strong as we are, we don't have the, what do you call it? We don't have the boost, and he can't even go for, what's that move called? Wow. So he got the drop as well. which is unfortunate for him. And he has weakness policy, so I die. Wow. The worst part about that was that clicking Flamethrower won me the game. Clicking Flamethrower was 2v3. I should focus on that. Because again, like, the big thing is, even if I didn't kill him with a Flamethrower, if he did King Shield, I hit the Flamethrower, I hit the King Shield with Flamethrower, then Flamethrower again to damage, Lele or Breloom could have picked up the kill. But now, look where we are. We're sitting here with a Breloom who can't touch this Aegis Slash apart from Spore. And it's hope and pray time. It is hope and pray time. I mean, Breloom is an amazing Pokemon, so don't get me wrong, there's a way we can come back from this, but if he goes for Shadow Sneak here to get some chip damage before he goes to sleep, then we're in trouble. At the same time, if he goes for King Shield, I can get a free one, which is great. So what's going to happen here? Shadow Sneak, they do the Shadow Sneak to get the damage. That wasn't just damage, that was damage. I just said it wasn't damage, but it was damage. Damn it, man! We're about to get stomped with apparently a good team, which is really, really unfortunate. Note to self. A very, very important note to self. Make the safe play. Can you kill this thing, please, Breloom? Please get 3. Please get 3. You got 2 last time. Thank you, you beautiful creature. So down goes Aegis Slash. Now that did a lot of damage. I'm just going to put my hand up and say that did a lot of damage. Either way, what is our final opponent going to be? Please be something like Breloom can kill 1v1. If it's something at outspeed, I have a chance. I might be able to kill this thing. There's a tiniest chance. Oh my goodness. No way. I actually won one. Breloom. It's just one of those Pokemon that comes through. Okay, so to sum up this video, to sum it all up, we used every single Pokemon on the list, and we're going to sum it up right now real quick for you guys. Out of all 6 Pokemon on this list, and I'm sorry I'm not looking at you. Oh god, the page just refreshed. What are you doing? No, go back. I wanted to see the page. Go back. It just signed me out of the global link because I quote unquote timed out. Anyway, Hippowdon, Excadrill, Volcarona, Tapu Lele, Salamence, and Breloom. Which of those Pokemon have I used before in my videos? Answer: Breloom. Which of those Pokemon came through? Breloom. So I'm not picking the wrong Pokemon. I'm picking the right Pokemon. I'm just a terrible battler. So you guys, that is the takeaway from today. I need to improve my game sense when it comes to battling. And if you guys have any general tips, if you guys want to help me get better, because I'd love to actually do well for you guys rather than lose, lose, win, lose, 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 win, win, lose, 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 win, lose, 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 win, 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 lose, 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 lose. I'm sorry about that. That was random. But yeah, if you guys want to see me improve, and if you guys want to like kind of join me on the journey for becoming a bad battler like me, you can't even perform with the best team on Battlespot. Sorry, on the rental teams, and to go to someone who can actually build their own teams and be good at the game. Make sure you hit the subscribe button to join me. But either way, guys, we're going to wrap up this episode because that's what we always do. After 3 matches, we only ever play 3, then we wrap it up. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you hit that like button. And of course, like I said, if you guys want to see more of this series, as well as other fun Pokemon series, and of course, if you want to join us along this journey to become a good battler, make sure you hit that subscribe button also. And of course, if you guys want to make sure you see every single video without the chance of you even missing one, you want to get notified when new videos come out, make sure you hit that notification button as well. It's like a bell icon. And then you should be all good. You shouldn't miss an upload ever. Either way, guys, I want to thank you all for watching. And until next time, I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day.